right or wrong. I'm just saying how I see it, and until I get a better understanding of things, we're just going to be conscious of it. Because, as one lawyer said, the FTC can change and overrule your decision.
Yep.
And then they can go through every one of your videos and say, oh, you for it.
Right, now we can jump back up to where we were. Oh.
We may not be, we can say we're not creating them for children, but they might say, but it appeals to children.
We got harvester in the middle of the road back.
Yeah, probably.
Thanks, Dave.
That's the part I'm having trouble with. Understanding.
Hello, William. Yeah, I had to restart the whole thing. Hello, heavy haulage. Yeah, I'm back. I had to start the whole system again.
It just seems like a complete political nightmare as far as I'm concerned, Farmer Min.
Now I've got to restart everything that was working.
I remember what I was
It's worldwide, Zeke. If you're creating any content on YouTube, it affects you.
Where was I going?
I don't know, you were in the
24?
harvester. No,
Yeah, I know that.
You were going up to field 1 and 2.
Oh, was I? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going the wrong way. The long way about it.
They're running around like crazy, are they, Heavy?
I tend to agree with you to a certain degree.
No.
Farmer Min, I really do.
Glad they're finally
But
out of the truck.
I'm trying to clarify some more things. Oh, Scott, yes, we agree with you, but in the meantime, we've just got to do our best to make sure there's no swearing, and just in case, you know, it's not that, yeah. Because the word appealing to is the hard bit to understand.
Totally stuck.
I certainly don't
You're
understand
totally stuck. How are you totally stuck?
If I knew that. Hang on. Turning around. I'm good.
I agree with you, Farmer Min, 150%. Don't get me wrong.
That was my question today too, but apparently, yeah. A lot of people's going to end up in trouble.
It's, yeah, if they deem it to be appealing, in other words, it comes back to your thumbnail, your banners. It's, yeah, there's a lot of it too. And these are my questions too, Farmer Min. And I just can't seem to find the answers that explain it, because it's the COFA ruling being
typical kids.
The law
Heavy.
says appealing to. Now, what doesn't appeal to a child?
That's kids in general. I mean, I've got a 20-year-old autistic child. Yeah, you take her iPad off her and we're in deep trouble. Then again, you take any of the games off her and we're in trouble.
And Farmer Min, that's what we're saying. That's right, Bunny, because we're on console. That then makes it appealing to children. And by rights, we should have marked all our content appealing to children. Made for children.
Heading up to 1 and 2, Mum.
Okay.
But we don't believe it's made for children. We're just a pair of old people trying to have a social life.
Alright, enough of the old. I don't need a walking stick yet.
Yeah, I know, Farmer Min. I knew what you meant, and I agree with you 100%. So we just, like I said, We
Oh,
agree with what you're saying, and
oh,
that's how we saw it.
I've been there and done that heavy, I tell you. Then go back on here is my daughter. She's 37, and you saw what she done last night.
I did not. Ryan did it.
You know,
Ryan did it.
this,
Becky Boo
here's
Boo.
another classic example.
The
Okay,
20-year-old is the last of the 7 kids I had.
farmer men. Now, the word farmer men is appealing to children. In some ways, yeah, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, we agree with what you're saying, 1,005%. But it's how the law is going to see that issue. Until someone can explain that side of things,
Yeah,
it's
7.
just got to
I
be.
had 7 children. I must have needed my mind read back those days. My youngest is 20, my eldest is 42, I think.
And how are you finding? I mean, I've seen your videos on it, Farming Dynasty. How are you finding that to play? All right, Marcel, you have a good one.
I just call it being glutton for punishment.
Bye, Marcel. Have a good one.
Don't I, Beck?
Take care, Marcel.
Yeah, Mum.
Oh yeah, my kids love trucks. They've been brought up around trucks. I just wouldn't let any of them drive a truck. I feel sorry for the truck.
I agree with you, Farmerman. Don't get me wrong. You know,
Oh well, most of them do, Heavy. Most of them do.
that's good, Farmerman.
And that's
I was just
that's
curious
the
if
debate
what
we
you thought
got
of the
going
game.
tonight.
I haven't had a chance to talk to you about any of it. I mean, I've seen some of your videos, and you know, it's yeah.
That's it, Heavy. That is it.
You know, so
They go through
I just
all
thought I'd
different
ask what you
stages.
thought of the game.
I mean, my kids were perfect angels till they hit high school.
Unfortunately, no one's really given us the
That's good,
information
Heavy. That is good.
that will help sort of
And by the time she's old enough, she'll become a pretty good one too. She'll know a truck inside out and upside down. Alright, Marcel, you take it easy. We'll talk to you tomorrow. And don't forget, let the builder make the wardrobe. You just stay right out of it.
Did he wreck it?
Yeah.
He destroyed it, by the sounds of
Yeah,
it.
he destroyed the wardrobe.
Told you what, I could have made a fortune going to Melbourne.
Dear, okay, Heavy.
Okay, so you're trying to get divorced now.
Is that Farmer
well.
Men in Dynasty, Dad?
Yes.
Oh, I watched the one where he got married.
Where he got married.
Yeah, no, I just asked him how he's finding the game.
Yeah.
Now we can't wait to get divorced.
Oh, yeah, well, oh, okay.
Well, they sell better at bales, right?
Okay, mate. I put the grass in the silo if you wanted to wear it east in the laden wagon.
Yeah, that's right. Big forehead girl, yeah.
Why is that heavy? Yeah, I have, Dave. I have watched 1 or 2 episodes. You don't blame him, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, come on, can't be that bad.
Put it this way. You don't have to wake up looking at it, Farmer Min.
How full are you, Beck?
Let me see. Almost full, Mum.
Almost? Okay.
Actually, I think I'm full.
Ah, well. He married her, Dave, so he's gonna have to put up with
That's it.
her.
Yeah, that's it, Leon. We enjoy, like I said, this is our social life. We get to talk to people like you, Farmer Min, Dave, wherever, Marcel, Scott, Ryan. We enjoy it, and that's what we do it for.
So how far away from home are you, Heavy? I mean home. I know you're in WA.
And there is a good community of people on here. And we tend to agree with your Farmer Min. Like I said, I'm trying to understand it all better, that's all. Trying to get somewhere, like I said, we do this because we enjoy doing it. Just like you do, Farmer Min. And I'm hoping you will join us one day on our Monday night show, which is PC and Discord related, where we do basically like a talkback where we can ask you questions about your channel, where you'd like to see it, that sort of thing. Things that inspired you and and what you do and that. So your fan base gets to know you a bit better, Farmer Min.
There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to jump.
What's wrong, Mum?
Well, it's gonna be dark soon.
Thank you, Farmer Min. I'm hoping it will work, and it'll only work if people are willing to come on and join us, such as yourself, and and that it'd be good.
All us idiots.
Embrace the inner.
Yeah, well,
What are we gonna embrace?
What you said, the inner.
The inner, yeah, the inner self.
Yeah.
Oh God, we're in trouble.
I was had the idea of sort of playing in my mind for a couple of months, working out what would be the best way to set that up.
Alright,
I hope I got it
I'm
right.
gonna go down and skip the night.
Yes, Mum, okay.
G'day, Dave. How's it going?
Scarecrow. Looks like Aussie.
Thank you, Dave. I really would appreciate it if you did join us one day, Farmer Min. No
Ready,
worries.
Beck? Better get
Yep,
out your
Mum.
harbour stuff.
I am.
Alright,
Scott?
go.
Uh,
Oh, daylight.
that'd be great, Farmer Min. I really would appreciate it. Uh,
Have you got the truck handy, Mum? Or the...
Yeah, I will
Sorry,
in a
the
minute. I'm
tractor
emptying
and
it.
that?
Yep,
Yep.
I'm emptying it. I'll be back.
No worries. Yeah.
What's that? Cloud?
Cloud then sun. You're right.
I was gonna say.
I mean, if it works, it should help a lot of people, I think, Farmer Min, and hopefully inspire more people to play the game. And
It's like Queensland
going, Mum?
weather. Where am I going? Up here.
Yeah.
hot
Turn
and
around.
hot and hot.
Cloudy and then sun. There's no rain. I'm right here.
You were going the wrong way.
Oh well,
Racing
Hey.
off.
that's life. I was just... Oh god.
Oh.
I was just going for a friendly afternoon drive. Oh wait a minute, it's now early morning.
Screaming across the paddock.
Oh well, that's normal for me. You should see me streaming into town.
Yeah, you should have seen me screaming around Torba.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I wonder why
I know Rob D is joining us on Monday night coming. We've already got some questions lined up for him, and then whatever.
I wonder why I got a
People
lot of
are,
messages on
gonna throw at him
Facebook
and-
asking me to get you out of Toowoomba.
Mm.
Toowoomba will never be the same.
No.
Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate it. How are you tonight, John? That's good to hear. You off to work today or you staying at home?
Happy at all, Farmer Min, and is he doing okay? Hopefully he is.
No work? Oh, okay. Day off, that's good, John. A relaxing day for you.
I'm going to put in Jim's seed hut, mate, save me coming up and down all the hill all the time.
Oh, that's great to hear, Farmer Min. Thank you.
Did you hear Ryan, Aussie?
Yeah, I heard bits of it over his answer.
He wants to put a
Now, what was that, Ryan?
seed hut up on the hill.
I put in Jim's seed hut, save coming up and down the hill all the time.
Yeah, alright, no worries. Apparently Happy's doing okay, Mr. Aussie.
That's good to hear.
That's really good to hear.
It is. Often think about it, wondering how he's going.
Living his own life, having fun.
Oh, I know that, it's just, yeah.
A friend is still a friend.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god, snoring dogs.
Well, you saw that child out, Mrs. Aussie.
Which child?
The one snoring.
Nah,
Are you behind me, Nelly, Mum?
yep. She's not
Okay, I'll
close
meet you
enough
soon.
for me to kick.
Me or the dog?
The dog.
Both.
I thought you were saying because you're behind me.
Oh, I can hit you. No, I had enough destroying machinery last night, thank you.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, I bet it was. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
And what do you mean by that? Because I don't understand what you mean by that.
I've got a chihuahua snoring behind me, and I've got a pug snoring in front of me.
And where's Puggy?
Trixie. Oh, the other pug
Yeah.
laying asleep beside me, but she's got brains, she's not snoring.
Yeah, that's why I said, where's Puggy? She's the
Yeah.
one that doesn't snore. Well, hardly ever. You know, we're getting quite a good yield off this corn.
Well, so we should. It's been fertilised. Really good.
Really, really good.
Really good. Otherwise, twice.
I'm just saying, it seems to fill up the combine real quick.
We're going to need all the corn we can get for the pigs.
Yep. How many we got, Mum?
Only 40 at the moment.
Oh. I forgot to ask him.
That number.
We're playing Farming Simulator 19. So in Sussex Farm.
So 40 at the moment, but they can grow.
Hmm.
That's a new way to spell farming, Dave. I like that one.
How did you spell it, please?
FQARM.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Maybe
With
that's
a
how
K.
we should. Maybe
Cool with a
that's.
K.
Maybe that's how we should spell farming.
It is to us. We enjoy it. That's why we play and stream it. I knew that, Dave. I just liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. It may disappear a bit more often. Yeah, I know, sir. That's a good point.
See, no excitement tonight. Mango Becca's working. She's not falling over cliffs.
Not yet.
Not yet, she says.
Might have a sudden rush of blood to the head later.
Too late. He could have blood for a start. And the quack.
Yeah, I thought it was.
The quack took it all away from you today.
Yeah, basically.
We may just use that, Dave. It may just be an answer.
I feel like I'm being followed.
You are. Ready to write your ticket up for speeding.
Hey, you're in the red one.
And what colour do you think your harvester is?
Red, white. You're red. Red ones go faster.
Well, I'll give you a ticket for driving too slow.
I'm doing the speed limit.
No, you're not. The speed limit in Australia is 100. Come on.
On a paddock?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, I can get it. I can get it up to 100. Not a problem.
Yeah.
The map's based in England.
Yeah, well, they're in kilometres too.
Yeah, but you better go and check their
Yeah,
look.
it is Mango's trailer. Yes, Beck. See, it's your trailer.
Yeah, but you got the red there.
I need the red
Tractor.
tractor because your trailer just doesn't know how to go full stop.
You need a tractor, of course. A trailer doesn't go on its own. Whoa!
Jesus.
Mum.
Oh, I missed you by that much.
Oh my god.
Who says I can't be quiet and in destruction mode at the same time?
John said, how are you doing today, Mango Beck?
Good, John. How are you?
He was good until he spoke to you.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, I know I said she was going slow.
Yeah, I don't know what to put on there, Leon. And that's the part that is so disappointing. No one sort of can give us an answer on that.
Even a rough guideline would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like if they could give you some sort of guideline on. But like I said,
Well, they are. They are giving you guidelines. You just don't understand them.
Don't say nothing. Don't play nothing. You'll be right.
yeah, it's the guideline, and this is what makes it. Yeah, that may work. I don't. That's all right for everyone. I know it's going to take a little bit of time, but I mean, if it was as clear cut as a lot of as I thought it would have been, then it turned out it wasn't.
What?
I thought it was a simple thing as just marking your videos as not made for children under
Why don't
13.
you like just put on in brackets?
15 plus.
No,
That might not even work.
mature
Yeah.
audiences only. Well, that can't all us out.
We can't even
Yeah.
play our own game.
That's what I mean. That counts us out.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that is pretty well, Leon, and that's what seems to be. And it, I mean, if they said, okay, if you can mark your videos as in PG for children under 13, G plus 13 to 15, 15 plus MA or M plus whatever, and then, like that.
Yeah, well, if they gave us those categories, like, we could mark them
Yeah.
accordingly.
My concern is the wording they use, Farmer Mint, because they can deem if it's appealing to children, and when you read what they classify as appealing to children, the word fun, sport,
Tractor.
tractors, trucks, anything that will appeal to children, they can change your setting in that video, and then you're liable for a fine.
I'm liable for one because Christmas was just before. But I'm not going to say that.
Anything that appeals to children. So, farming,
Santa Claus.
tractor, truck, Santa Claus, yeah, all these things.
Mum, are you around, please?
Yeah, I'll make you
No,
the
I don't want to
harvester.
appeal to children, Farmer Min. That's the point.
We tick.
But even they said even a bright colour in your thumbnail can be considered appealing to children. They get to decide what's appealing to children, not us. They do.
Doesn't matter if we tick we're not for children.
Yeah.
They will decide which video is for children, which one isn't. And I'm going the wrong way.
And that's the part I don't. I mean, I don't have a problem in what. So what isn't appealing to children? That's what we're trying to find out.
They've kind of left it wide open for interpretation.
Yeah.
But if you get
Yes.
the interpretation wrong, they can still punish you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was
Depending on the
just
person at the time.
thinking.
Yeah, I mean, they even said bright colours.
Which this is a very bright game.
Cartoon characters,
Yeah.
emanation. There was a whole heap of things that's like,
And this was a lawyer talking.
this was coming from a lawyer. That was even scarier.
Hey.
Actually, that makes sense why a few... Jeremy's YouTube channels has been closing down today. And he didn't understand why they were actually shutting down.
Yeah, men, but it doesn't matter what you've marked it. This is what they're saying.
Yeah, we've all checked the box.
Yeah,
But-
but that means nothing.
That means nothing, apparently.
Because we intentionally aren't making it for children. And this is the part that no one seems to be understanding. They think by ticking this box you're covered.
You're not.
You're not. That was the scary part, because the FTC is now saying they are going to be rating our videos, our shows. Not us, them. So technically that should stop. Yeah, and if you have marked it wrong, you are liable for a fine.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's so bloody confusing. They're not putting it in the right context at all. They're contradicting themselves all the time.
YouTube have just done something to cover their backside, because now what they have done is pass the buck from them. Same, whoever,
Yeah.
Google, YouTube is all the same thing. And that's the issue that I'm having, because all they've done is,
Which one's gonna need here first?
well, that's it. I agree with you, Farmer, but like you said, they will necessarily be chasing the big ones. It just makes it so hard to determine what's for children and what isn't. If that was more clear cut, then we would understand a lot better. Oh, no doubt, Rabbit Man. We agree with you. It's just the issue of, but at least over there you have a choice. You can say that you want only a certain age group to watch it, and they have to say they're over that age group. And it's got nothing to do with our content in the long run. It's got nothing at all to do with our content. It has all got to do with collecting of cookies from computers and protecting the privacy of children. And without being able to collect the cookies, they can't do yeah, that's it, Dave, and it just makes it. I mean, I've been trying to find what. Same to you, Rabbit Man. Trying to understand it better so I can make better informed decisions. And when you have trouble finding the answer, it's yeah, it's just very difficult. Because if you mark yourself as adult-only content, hey, pro gamer, especially, say, with this sort of content, anyone from 13 to 18 can't watch it. That's it, farmer me. That's it. Or, in other words, we all just stop streaming and just make videos. And make sure that the picture on the front doesn't appeal to children, or the name doesn't.
Or what I don't get, why is kids even under 15 stuck on YouTube all day?
You know? Or, and the other thing that should be happening is YouTube should be verifying people's accounts. You know, like we all said, part of the problem with trolls. Because you can make up 50,000 accounts on YouTube and none of them are checked. It is just mind-boggling trying to it's an interpretation. And that's right, Dave. It is. Parents aren't being parents anymore. See, this is what I'm saying. I agree with you. And that's it, Farmer Me. We agree, 150%. So they're saying that as creators, we have to decide whether if we will appeal to children or not. And then they say these things could be appealing to children. Bright colours, pets, cereal, snack food, vehicles.
Gee, I'm in
It
trouble.
just went on, and it was like it opened up a Pandora's box.
A Brandon?
Yeah,
Poor Brandon.
Poor Brandon.
Yes, Leon, we agree.
Pandora's in trouble again.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe if they gave us guidelines for that, we can mark our videos or our YouTube. I agree, Rabbit Man. I agree. You know, where we can say, okay, we're marking our videos or our streams PG plus. In other words, for 13 and over only. And then it's up to the parents to make sure that their children aren't watching.
That'll work. Maybe yes.
Or MA.
Maybe no.
I mean, we know none of these classifications really work, but that's another option that they should be giving us. And this is just my opinion yet again. I could be completely wrong. I hope I am.
But you just can't be too careful, Doug.
Well, you got to
Not
look
with
Hello,
at it.
Liam. How are you?
I just take things on face value,
Yeah.
and that's all I can
Yep,
do.
Happy New Year to you, Liam. We are all
Yeah,
well.
there's Mrs. Aussie's channel, people. Bundy's
Aussie's
Twitch
all
channel.
right. And how are you tonight, Liam?
I agree, Farmer. You know, until this happens, or someone can come up with some defined guidelines. Yeah, and that's all we need is more of a defined guideline on what. So then we can work with those guidelines. At the moment, there's no real guidelines, and that's my biggest issue. And I agree with you 100%. I mean, it's the same thing I said to Mrs. Aussie today. It will take one creator to go back at them and say, hey, no, why is this happening this way? And the whole thing is, it's got nothing to do with the content. It's about YouTube collecting the cookies from their
Just
computer.
waking up, Liam? Oh. Alright. We're 9:34 PM at night here.
Yeah, and this is the thing. So how is it creators' fault if YouTube collecting the cookies? How are we to know who's going to watch? Forever, I am so agreeing with everything you guys are saying. But the way this is all written, and it's because they use the words appealing to, not made for or intended for, it's appealing to.
Maybe you should put the link to the lawyer in the Discord.
Oh, I can't be bothered, Mrs. Aussie, because I'd have to go and find it again, and yeah, I might throw it in Discord later. And I agree, Rabbit Man. Unfortunately, it's because lobby
He's
groups are
not
gone
really
and said,
ranting, Liam. He's discussing the new
I'm trying to explain my point of
Yeah.
view on something.
the new YouTube laws that have come out.
It's not just YouTube, it's any platform that people are making videos for. TikTok was even fined for the same thing, because they were collecting the cookies from under 13s. So how is it the creator collecting the cookie? We're not. YouTube is, so they can sell their advertising. How are we to know if YouTube are going to show our video to someone under the age of 13? We don't. But apparently we're going to make it unappealing to those people. How do you make something unappealing and still get an audience? I agree with you, Farmer. I mean, this is the problem. And then it comes back to their interpretation of the wording that you use. You know, and it's just a vicious circle. Thank you, Dave. I mean, I've just been trying to make sense of it. Once I can make more sense of it, get a better understanding, you know, we're just saying we're going to be cautious in what we do, no swearing, anything else, and then hopefully we can find out some answers. Yeah, well, see, we're still going to say we're playing Farming Simulator and things like that, and we don't make videos intentionally for children. You know, like I said, we do streaming because we like the interaction. So maybe we could just have it so we don't have videos, where we just stream on our channel and no videos appear. That might be the answer for us. I don't know. It's a very hard one.
Oh well.
And yeah.
If they find me, they'll have to extradite me to the US and put me in jail and feed me.
That's it. And I agree with you, Farm. I mean, this is our... But by saying that program, by saying we are PG only, hey, farming company, thank you very much. Then we are saying our content is for children. So therefore, okay, and I'll use Farmer Mint as an example, right? He marks his, then PG only for children, right? He will lose any ad revenue, basically, that he is making. No, you won't be able to find any of his videos. You won't be able to save any of his videos. It's a whole heap. There's a whole heap of things that happen that is, yeah, that is associated with it.
So I'm just going to put MA on mine. Mature adults.
Is there such a thing?
No, but at least it might cover my backside.
I just put plus 13 years on mine.
No, as far as I'm concerned, anyone under 15 shouldn't be on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned. They're
Or
not
maybe
mature
without,
enough.
yeah, but without supervision from an adult.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes back to. Why aren't the adults or the parents supervising their children?
Well, I know mum and dad, you would, you listened to everything I listened to, and you watched everything I watched before I listened or watched it.
Yeah,
And then
well,
you said,
it.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
But if it was really just, disturbing, you wouldn't let me watch it.
That's it, but parenting today is different to when
Thank
we were
you,
kids.
Zeke. I appreciate it.
Oh, we agree. Right?
And how are you tonight, Zeke?
We're not saying anyone else has to change what they're doing. We're just going to do what we do, but we're just going to be cautious on our language we use. And that's all we're doing at the moment. We're trying to find the answer.
Beck, you're in trouble.
Why?
No more mango water.
Why?
Sends you crazy.
Actually, it could be
I've
appealing.
actually had enough of trying to.
It could be appealing to kids.
On the mind bending, and yeah, it's.
That's good to
Ellie,
We
hear, Zeke.
appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Farmer Mick, Leon, Zeke, Scott, Pro Gamer, Dave, Rabbit Man, Ryan, every one of you. There's nothing wrong with it, Farmer Min. We enjoy everything you do. And like I said,
What's
this is
wrong
just
with-
my opinion. The actions that I have taken are my choices, not anyone else's. What you do,
Hello, Witherbase. How are you?
yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you.
I'm
Thank you very
doing
much.
good. Mr. Aussie's doing good.
And on that note, I will be out of here for. I agree, Dave, but it's the wording that they're using at the moment, and I'll discuss
Oh, that
that.
is good to hear, Witherbase.
I just had enough. I'm going to jump off. I've done a couple of hours tonight. I appreciate it. We will, Leon. We will stay here. We'll be here for a long time. We will work it all out and find out.
Thank you, Zeke. But
The,
I wouldn't be too scared about streaming.
there's the answer's there. We just haven't found it.
I think
We will,
I
Farmer
think
Min.
it will
You have a great
backfire
day.
on all of them, really.
Yeah, I believe that, but in between now and when we find out everything, we will try and if we find out any more information, we will pass it on. You all have a great night, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks for the stream, mate.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, Mum.
Yeah.
Would you think that Specsavers is still okay to say?
Specsavers?
Specsavers.
What about 'em?
It's not appealing.
Oh,
Oh, that's so left field.
I was just thinking.
Don't think it's friggin' dangerous for you.
I know. Sorry. I was just wondering myself,
Dear.
would that be... That's not overly appealing.
Thank you, Dave, for that. Yeah, it was interesting. It certainly was, and I enjoyed.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, Lee, yeah, that might be a good idea for all of us because she might be able to make heads and tails out of it all because we sure hell can't. You got booted again, Dave. Oh, Aussie's a good one at that, isn't he?
Yeah, I love yous all, but I can only put up with this for 2 hours.
Now that's the truth.
He can't even put up with me for more than 2 hours.
Is that when you're asleep or awake?
Both. Both. He puts me in the corner and zips my mouth. That's why I can only type during the day. Yeah, I know he does it every night, Dave. That's shocking.
Kicks them all out.
Yeah, he boots them all. Oh, well, at least you only get booted. I get a zipper put on my mouth.
I'll be back.
Dig a hole.
Thanks for the warning.
I've dug that many holes, Farmer Min. He's gotten out of every single one. And I'm getting too old. It's starting to hurt.
You want a coffee, Mrs. Aussie?
Yes, please.
Okay,
I'll
I'll make
take
a
it while
coffee.
you're offering. And how are you tonight, Farmer Min? Horror backhoe. Yeah, I might go and see the bloke over the back actually. He's got a backhoe. I might see if he can dig a few holes down the gully for me.
Make him deeper. There's got to be a point. There's got to be a point he can't climb now.
You realise you got when you come out here, you're going to cop it, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Did I tell you I can't come out for a little bit? Not until Dad gets Alzheimer's and can't remember.
Yes, we're doing okay, Farmer Min. Super Legos does her thing. Mango Beck does her thing, as you can see.
I really wish he saw me going off cliffs last night.
Oh, well, the video's still up about what you and Ryan done last night. Hello, Farming Company, how are you? Hello, Rabbit Man. I know that feeling, Rabbit Man, I tell you. You same to you, Farming Company. I hope you have a good year. I hope everyone has a good year this year. Jesus, I'm 21 3 times over, nearly, Rabbit Man. Hey, I'm going to get traded in soon. Won't that be good? Get traded in for 3 20-year-olds. I'll have peace.
Depends where you get traded to.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just thinking of the peace and quiet.
I'm back.
I didn't know you went anywhere.
He did say I'll be back.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, didn't you hear? As he say, thanks for the warning.
No, I told you I'm old. The body won't do what the mind is thinking. Yeah, I can fully understand that one too.
I can't sing songs anymore.
Oh, Scott, you gotta watch the video. That's the only video I left up. They were giving the trucks hell. That's why I got trailers tonight.
Thank goodness.
You back, Nissan?
And notice Mum hasn't let me touch them. I've been in the harvester all night.
Yeah, I've tied you to the harvester. Yeah, trucks were going off mountains. They were
Cliffs.
flipping. They were landing on their roof. Well, most of the time they land on their wheels. I'm shocked.
And I nearly broke my PS4.
Yep.
It overheated so bad, it nearly broke.
That's alright, Hebby. Hello, Chris. Good morning to you.
Larrigan.
Yeah, the larrigan of all larrigans.
Yeah, Rabbit Man, how's it going, mate?
That's why he's a larrigan. It's
What?
Dave's son. That
Really?
explains a lot.
Oh.
Ooh.
Is that true?
No.
Oh, I didn't.
Chris, that.
I sounded so serious.
Chris is from a different mother, as they say.
Brother from another mother.
Yeah. Comes from another mother.
Yep.
Huh? We know.
What?
We know this is crazy. We know that much. Oh, what are you trying to do?
Who?
The harvester.
I was going to say I haven't done that.
No, you do enough damage to me already.
I've been really, really good tonight, Mum. You have to admit it.
You adopted him. Oh, Dave, what did I tell you about taking on strangers? Notice I stayed behind her.
Yeah, it makes me feel really uncomfortable.
You're the missing link, are you, Chris? Okay. Oh, well, that'll be good, Heavy. Gonna plan on taking a few days off. Yeah, I'm hoping. I haven't seen Truckee, so I don't know what's happening with him. I haven't heard.
Where was
So,
he meant to be? Like in Western
Queensland?
Australia? Oh. I was going to say because in Western Australia, there's a truck stop with over 250 people there.
250 people or trucks?
I don't know, just people.
Okay.
Trucks, nomads, cars, everything there.
No, okay.
Because they're cut off each side of the highway with fire. And they've got a plain, they run out of toilet paper and milk and stuff. So they've got to
newspaper.
chop us some supplies in, yep.
You might get through, Heavy. Well, hopefully you will. What happened to Rocket Man?
What happened to Rockman?
Wait a minute. Let me read it. I had a brother, Rocket Man. He looked pretty in the sky. He celebrated the New Year.
Oh, wow. He was up in the air.
Did you set him alight, Rabbit Man? Hello, Doggish. How are you? Well, that's it, Heavy. Just put the pedal to the metal and go. Hello, Donkey. How are you? Alright, Zeke. Not a problem. I'll get that when I'm finished.
Is that it? Are you sure?
Well, that didn't help. I'm not supposed to do that. Tractor's got a sore head. It's only Bex.
Oh, really?
Yep,
What'd you
really.
do?
I hit the solos. Mr. Aussie's feeling a lot better tonight. He's doing alright. I'm doing okay, donkey.
Pun on, Robert, me.
He lit up the neighbourhood. Oh dear. I'm doing pretty well, doggish. I see you've been streaming a lot lately. No, nothing will stop that truck. That's for sure, Heavy. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Oh dear. Now we know. Rocket Man will be no more.
Mum,
Yes.
go-
What? You fool.
no, I've just got to go somewhere quickly, Mum.
Alright.
I'll be back in a minute.
Do. Pick which one's full. This one over here. Oh, that's it. Heavy. You do what you love. Don't let anyone tell you any otherwise. That doesn't make sense, but yeah, I never make sense. You trying to get back to it all? Well, that's good, doggish. Mr. Aussie just went off. He made coffee. He only does about 2 hours each night now, doggish. He doesn't stay on for much longer than that. Yeah, Aussie's doing okay at the moment. Was not too well last night, but he's alright now. Well, that's good, Heavy. That's good. Keep on trucking and stay safe. That's my motto. Because I guarantee you,
I wish.
you stop doing it and you're going to miss it big time. Don't you,
Yeah, I
Aussie?
know I do.
Yep.
Yes.
Aussie miss driving the trucks, that's for sure. Oh, that's a wide berth for Beck.
Little bird told me someone in this stream is going away.
He's going away. Who's going away?
I don't know.
Oh, Heavy, you are, yes.
Oh,
Yes, Nissan's going to be flying to Scotland with his grandparents for a couple of months.
I reckon he'll stay over there. He misses us.
Oh, he was born over there, so you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. He might want to stay there once he gets there. Oh, don't we all wish we could go on the holiday, Heavy? You can only stay there for 2 months. Why is that, Nissan?
Thank you, Scott. I got that.
You have dual citizen, Nissan. You wouldn't be tied to any country, really.
He'd be classified as a dual citizen.
That's what I said. You have dual citizenship, so you can stay in Scotland for as long as you want.
Dave, your coffee's right here. You just got to come over here and get it.
Yeah, he's even got you some rum balls.
Not the 10 ones.
Oh, you got a doctor's appointment in March. Uh,
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I tapped the like button too, mate.
Thank you, Ryan.
You're welcome.
you made it. Oh, good on you, Zeke.
Bye, Rabbit Man. Have a good one, mate.
You better go and get him out of the park then, Rabbit Man. Then you got to find Carrot Man. Then you'll be right. All right, heavy haulage. You have a good one, and hopefully,
See you, mate.
when we see you,
Take care.
when we see you tomorrow night, you might be at home. Oh, you might have to go up through Darwin. Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay. Backtracking. Don't you hate it when you got to backtrack? Yep. The amount of... Oh, go away. The amount of fuel you'll be using be unreal. And you'll never make it up either. Yeah, work's getting done for a change. Well, I was still doing work yesterday, Chris. You know that. Alright then, Heavy. You take it easy. I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Say good night to the wife for me and the kids. Alright, catch you tomorrow night, Heavy. Now we know what happened to Rocket Man.
What happened?
Rabbit Man sent him up into the sky, didn't he?
Ah, fireworks.
Yeah, now he's burnt out in the park.
I just thought of another song I could break out in song with.
Oh, please don't.
No,
Okay.
that may appeal to children.
I know, I wasn't going to. Fireworks.
Yeah. Jumping jacks. Cracking jacks. Cheese and biggies.
Cheese and dip.
Yeah, I ate some today.
You too, Zeke. Talk to you later,
Alright,
mate.
Zeke, and I'll look at your message
Have a good
when I
day.
finish on here tonight too. Thank you for coming in, and have a good day. No, when do you fly out now, Nissan?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, is it? No, 4 days left.
Means so I've got to wait 4 more days before I can trash his Discord channel.
Oh yeah, Monday. Monday at 11 o'clock.
That's alright. Come 12 o'clock, listen. On Monday, I'll trash your Discord for you, mate.
Oh god, we scared him enough last night with planes, getting on planes. Now you're gonna.
I was just singing to him. That's probably why that rule come out.
You probably did.
I sang too much.
Oh, you did put it as admin, listen.
That's it. He's gonna take you away now.
Thank Christ for that. I've been hoping that's what he'd do.
Oh, Mick's a good friend of ours, Nissan, so you're in trouble.
You thought you were safe, listen.
We've known Mick for many, many years. That blew that one out the water.
Oh, I'm his co I was going to say I was his co-owner. I still am. Yeah, see?
Oh dear, listen. See? We got you at every angle.
That's alright, listen. I'm not going to do it. Hey? What makes you think I was going to do that? Yeah, that would take too much effort.
Ah dear. Scott. Delete your comment. Read it again. Oh, yeah, that's why she's going straight, Dave.
What?
You have to delete your comments, Scott. She's sitting in the harvester, but the worker's doing it, Dave. Yeah, we know. Thank you, Scott. So what are you up to tomorrow, Beck?
Blood suckers.
Oh, that's right. The vampires are going to take more blood from you.
Yeah. It's tomorrow Friday. Nothing really.
Oh, okay, just never heard of it. Don't start singing that, please. Hey, what? How early are you going to get there?
Who?
You.
Oh, I have no idea.
7 o'clock they're open back.
I got up at 6 o'clock and it nearly killed me this morning.
Well, got to get up at 5 tomorrow to be there at 7.
No.
Yeah.
Do you have to
Why?
fast for it?
No.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
Yeah. I might get my Milo cereal tomorrow.
Oh, no. Didn't I tell you Natalie went to your place and ate it all this morning?
Really?
Yeah. She'll go
I
and
don't
check the
have any
kitchen
here.
now. Oh.
I don't have any here.
No, because
You don't now.
you don't now because she ate it all.
I never had any to begin with. Jeremy forgot to buy it for me in the first place.
Oh, so you ate all his rice bubbles?
Cocoa Pops.
Oh, Cocoa Pops. Same
There
thing.
is a difference. No, there is a big difference.
Yeah, they're covered
Yeah,
in
one has
chocolate.
20 times more sugar.
And it doesn't do much good for you. Don't particularly like them.
Cocoa Pops.
No.
Uh,
I like my muesli.
Lego used to like them, but I think she ate herself out of Cocoa Pops.
Yeah.
It's alright, Scott. We're just
being careful.
Yeah, that's all, Scott. We're not having a go at you. We're trying to get things in a better path. That's all for now. Like we said, until we can define everything and make sense of things.
Did he say a cuss word?
Yes. Even though
Oh.
it's an everyday word over here, but to American people,
Cuss
it's
word.
different.
Is that what Lego calls it? A cuss word.
Yeah, a cuss word.
Apparently, she doesn't use any of them.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She doesn't cuss.
Yeah,
I'm not laughing.
told us that today.
Well,
Oh
she
my
doesn't
goodness.
cuss a word. She cuss several.
At a time.
And several more.
And several more again.
She taught me a way to say one without actually, like, how can I say it? You spell it without actually spelling it.
Alright, Nissan. You
You
spell,
spell it in a way that sounds like a number as well.
Okay. Can you spell?
No. Natalie taught me the A55 word.
The A55 word.
You know, if Ryan got it.
I got it.
She
Dad
didn't tell
got it.
me.
Don't you get that, Mum? I just said
No,
it.
I'm old. I told you.
A55.
Yeah.
Don't
Think
tell
of the fives as a letter. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Mum to go, oh.
No, I'm still not going. Oh.
You don't get it?
I can't be bothered. I'm too old and I'm brain dead at the moment.
Well, so am I after today.
That's what I mean. After today, I'm definitely brain dead. Too much information.
I mean, it was just stupid because if you have the word like fun,
Yeah.
Oh, please.
toy,
Please. Please.
yeah. And that's what I mean. It was like, does it leave anything?
No.
As a letter before T. And the 5 represents S.
Yeah, I said that.
No, I'm just reading the chat. They're telling me.
Oh, they're telling you now. Okay, right. I was thinking,
Well, as far as I'm concerned,
now.
that's not a swear word. But like I said,
It
because
is, but it isn't.
It is, but it's an everyday word over here. So,
But the thing is, you put a jack in front of that.
It was
Right,
in the
you're
Bible. Those two words are in the Bible, Dad.
Yeah,
Jack
and that's what I'm saying.
Are in the Bible. So, go figure.
hey, Dave,
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, that's an actual name of an animal.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
not
like
an actual
yesterday,
swear word.
I commented about a particular type of pear that no one wants, starting with P.
Oh,
That's
yes,
not pickling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
what-
but that was considered swearing.
All
Really?
right, Scott, you take it easy. Yes, Dave, I am very slow today because if you had to listen to what I listened to today, the brain is dead.
The brain broke.
It broke.
It broke.
Bye, Scott. Have a good one.
All right, Scott, take care, mate.
I
You're
am
gonna have to go
absolutely brain dead tonight.
Because you get one lot of information that says one thing, another that says another, and you're trying to work out what's actually right, what isn't, and yeah, it's just very.
And whether there's a grey spot or a black spot or a
I
white
got
spot.
It's all grey.
I got
There's
plenty of
no
grey.
black and white in it.
I got plenty of grey spots.
That's the problem. Nothing is black and white. It's all grey,
Yeah, yeah. But if
and
you
that's
don't
what's.
take if you don't take notice of it, you don't know what you could be in trouble for.
I've taken notice, and I still don't know.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You don't know which bit you'll get in trouble for if you
So-
don't.
That's what I said. My videos are for mature audiences only, which counts me out. It counts
Me out.
you out. It counts Aussie out. We're buggered.
Yeah, it's just so much
Everyone,
crap.
we're all going over to Twitch. We can have some fun over there.
Okay, no worries, Scott. It's just ridiculous. And then they're saying, and this is the other thing that I didn't understand. I know over here, if they bring in a new law, it's got to go through Parliament. Apparently it doesn't in America, and it can affect the whole world.
Affect the whole world, but it doesn't have to go through Parliament.
No.
I thought everything has to go through to get approval.
No, apparently not.
Okay.
That's it.
Isn't
They're
that
trying
how
to
it
blame
works in
everyone else for
Australia?
their problem, Dave. That's exactly what they're doing. They're passing the buck.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
And unfortunately,
and
we're the ones who
it's
going to cop it.
it's just such a minefield to try and work it all out, Dave. So, so in the meantime, all we can do is be cautious and see what comes out of it, type thing.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, we know,
Yeah,
Dave.
we know, Dave.
Actually, 1998, they reckon.
And it got changed in 2013 or something. And, yeah,
It gets reviewed every so often, apparently. And then a lot of people, parents or something, have been complaining. Well, maybe if they took control of their children and themselves, none of this would happen.
I mean, there's difference. It is, Chris, and the problem, and sorry, the biggest problem is it's the way it is written. It's not saying that it's as simple as you can mark your product
Yeah,
as not for children, but they can then come along and look at anything. Like it could be as simple as your thumbnail would make it appealing to children, and that's the biggest issue.
yes, Dave. YouTube and Google didn't follow the rules in the first place. Didn't make any rules. Google got a massive fine, and now they're saying, well, they paid their fine, so now they're saying it's not our problem anymore, it's the creators' problem now. So go after them.
So instead of coming up with a system like you have for movies and cinemas where we could mark our content appropriately, like knowing that we swear, we could say it's MA, mature audience, we can't do that because they can come along, the regulators, and say, oh, hang on, this one here looks like it might appeal to children because it's got the bright colour blue in it. The little boys might want to watch that one, or it's got a picture of a truck, or or something. So you're buggered. So you're meant to have a blank screen with the name on it, and hope someone will watch it.
Hey Chris, with the Irish slang and the Australian slang, I'll see you in jail.
Yeah, and that's the problem. They get to ding after we've even marked our videos. The YouTube aren't doing anything once we mark the videos. And I agree with you, Dave, it is, but the problem is they've turned it around in such a way Chris, that's the problem. This is the problem. Okay? They have said we can say we're streaming for adults. Right? We've marked our content as it's not for children under the age of 13. Right? But then FTC or whatever they call themselves in America can come along and say, we think that may appeal to children. In other words, children may be interested in it from your, what do they call them?
Thumbnails.
Thumbnail, your title.
They don't actually watch the video.
If they appeal to children. And it could be as simple as a word of fun, giveaway.
They reckon giveaway's the worst.
Yeah. Bright colours. Pictures of toys or vehicles. Yeah, it's mind-boggling, and that's the problem. They use the word appeal, not is intended for or made for. It's appeal to children.
And if they fine me $42,000, they can come and get me and chuck me in jail.
I agree, but I'll be joining you. And that's the problem, is the wording they have used, and there's no clear guidelines. That's the other problem. And it's very mind-boggling. I mean, I thought it was as simple as, we've marked our videos, they're not for children. But then when I went into it a bit more, where they say they can change that setting for us and then fine us for not marking it correctly. But basically everyone should just turn around and say, this is for children, and be over and done with.
Oh, that's it, Donkey. Well, there is a lot of streamers actually shut down their YouTube and they've gone over to Twitch or Mixer or whoever.
Or just packed it away completely, gone away from it. This is what we're saying, Chris. This is where, as streamers, we have to be very careful. Because in the end, we don't actually make our thumbnail. YouTube does that for us. Because I've tried to make my own thumbnail, and all they do is they keep using our banner. That's it, Dave. I mean, I've got to admit, I went to watch a friend of mine over on Twitch, and I had to say I was over the age of 18 before I could watch it. At least you covered it a little bit better there. And I had to verify my email address before I could. So, I mean, YouTube needs to start verifying email addresses and with phone numbers at least, or something.
And you can't...
To stop all these people from making up troll channels or names and...
Yeah, well, they can't. Once you got your name on Twitch, that's it. No one else can use it.
Yeah, I mean, I try to use Mr. Aussie over there because that used to be my YouTube name, as you all know. but now it's Aussie Simulation, and that's the same on both. But I couldn't get Mr. Aussie. I had to get Aussie Mister, because I couldn't get Mr. Aussie because someone already had it. It's just very...
It's a very fine line we're walking.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. I mean, we all just throw our hands in the air and go, bugger it, and we'll just do what we do, or, you know, I'm just trying to work my way through the minefield, to say. I'm treading very carefully in my wording and things like that, so it's... Until someone can give us a defined line to follow, it's going to be very hard.
I'm just not going to swear. And that's hard. That's really hard for me.
You know, it's...
I
mean,
can't even use the truckie language. That's bad.
I mean, you look at it this way. I watched some people that they're in a dilemma. You know, because their whole channel appealed to a whole family, so now they've got a market for children. You can't... I mean, technically we can all still do it, but we're just supposed to.
It's going to be real tough, Dave. I'll tell you. It is. Especially when Ryan and Mango Beck starts their... Jesus, I normally say what I say. When they start playing...
Shenanigans.
Playing
Stuff.
Yeah, if we mark our product to be safe as for children, that means then that we can't have comments, we can't live stream. Yeah, but none of this is... No one has talked about this problem as a live streamer. That side of it hasn't been discussed. It is, Chris, and this is the problem. We've all been... I've spent the day trying to make sense of it all.
I'm going to have nightmares tonight. You realise that?
Well, so am I. I mean...
Yeah, but when I have nightmares, guess who gets hurt?
Me. I'm sleeping in my swag outside with the dog. But, you know, it's just... And it's stupid things like Bennett, and even Dave's Bennett, you know,
A tractor.
appeals to children.
Yeah.
All right, farming company.
You have a good one, farm company. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for coming along.
All right, listen, see you later. Yeah, it's just so mind-boggling the way it's written. That's the problem. You know, just say if I decide I wanted to make a bit of an adult joke out of a toy of some description. But because the word toy's in there, it can be considered appealing to kids.
You can't drive your racing cars anymore.
No, that might appeal. You can't drive your tractors anymore. You can't do anything. I think a lot of these things are going to change a hell of a lot over the next 2 years. It will not be financially viable to have a channel if you are doing it to make money. If you're doing it to have fun, that's a different story. But especially when, like, if they deem it's for children and they say, all right, now you can't find it, you can't even search for it, you can't have notifications, you can't have comments, you can't have anything.
We're all in trouble, Chris. We are all in trouble.
Well, that's the problem, Chris. They haven't given us a way to mark our channels, so we're covered to a degree.
We can have shenanigans, Scott, but there's no...
We just can't use any swear words or anything else.
Yeah.
In other words, turn your mics off and just have shenanigans.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, it's just so
I mean,
hard to understand.
you can't even write it in the chat.
Hmm.
I mean, it has taken away your freedom of speech. Your right to do, you know, to have fun, really. Is that going out? No.
So the problem is, especially as streamers, we're in a very bad spot because we don't know what's going to happen beforehand.
No.
Even then, Donkey, it doesn't matter. All they are saying, it doesn't matter what language you use.
Yeah.
The problem is...
It's worldwide, donkey.
The problem is they use the word if it appeals to children. Now, then that then leaves the question, what doesn't appeal to children? Can someone tell me that?
I mean, listen to Beck Spain going off when we say, yeah, we'll have an ice cream. Well, bang.
Well, that's true too.
Yep.
That appeal, you know.
And if the parents like yourselves are watching our stream and one of your children come up and say, ice cream, you know, and your kids are watching because they like watching farming shows, whatever. Yeah, it's a very wide brim area.
And that's what we're saying is we're not saying we agree you've got to protect our children. Yes, that's fine. But don't make it so hard on the poor person that's creating the content
Or
as to work out what is and what isn't appropriate.
and just having fun.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
fun. That'll get me into trouble.
That's it. That's what they said. The word fun in your title is enough to classify it for children. Doesn't matter what other words are in there. Yeah. So what are you meant to do? Because YouTube basically is trying to wash Google are basically trying to wipe their hands of it and put it all back on us. We're not the one collecting the data. That was their problem.
We're not taking people's private information. We're just playing a game or doing things that we enjoy doing and having a good old
And that
fun.
was another word that was in there. Game. This is a game. So therefore it appeals to children. Well, you know, and this is another point.
Oh, what are you doing, Beck?
Didn't do anything, Mum.
You know? It's got to be...
Oh, I don't know. There's a wide scope and they have to narrow it down and put it in simple layman terms for people to know what they can and can't do.
Or at least give us some sort of rating system that we can put on ourselves. And then, you know, if you say it's PG and then you do the wrong thing, yes, you deserve to cop the fine and kick up the backside. But if you say it's MA, and then some child happens to watch it, then that is not so much your problem because you've done the right thing.
Yeah, I know they don't want us to understand it, Dave.
Even lawyers don't understand it, Dave.
Lawyers are having trouble deciphering it. It's a race you want back.
You are so right, Chris, and that is the problem.
That might be the F word.
I didn't say it.
I didn't either, I just said F.
That is the problem, Chris. We can't control what's in a live stream. That's what I'm saying. We should have a.
What the
They should
hell are
have
you
brought in a
doing
system
now?
where we can put a label through before we go in and you set it.
Back.
I'm seeing if you're true to your word, Mum. You're behaving.
I am behaving. I'm doing this on top.
Donkey,
And you're wrecking your own
they
stuff.
don't care about that. They don't care.
Oh, God.
That's out of the window. That system's gone.
Yeah, I just fixed the harvester.
Oh.
And it was supposed to be the tractor.
Because that was what a lot of people have said.
Oh my God.
But the problem is, they are saying,
Now what are you going to do, Beck?
I don't know.
if we do do a review on anything,
Oh my God.
you're liable.
Beck, you're liable for your tractor and your trailer.
I do not believe so.
Yeah, I do believe so. And if this was 2 days ago, I'd be telling you exactly what I believe. But it's not 2 days ago.
It's a very
I'm taking my
mind-boggling.
harvester and I'm going home.
I try to make sense of it, Chris, and it just doesn't. I can't see it being feasible.
So YouTube are protecting me from Mum yelling at me.
Well, on that note, goodbye.
See you next time.
Bye bye.
That's all, folks.
Now fix your own tractor and your own trailer.
Pretty well, Donkey. It is coming to that case of where, and that's the case. If
I
it comes
can't.
down to the point,
No,
I've got to go and get insurance, I'm just going to shut down my channel. I don't give a crap. Because we do it for fun. We don't get paid.
we don't get paid
What?
for doing this.
No, and I can't get up.
Serve yourself right.
Oh dear.
I packed my bags and I left home. No, wait a minute, I'm going home.
Yeah, and that was one of the advice that I heard today. Go and get business insurance.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm not Donkey. I'm saying this is what a lawyer said. Go and get business insurance.
No, I can't even get insurance anymore, donkey. She's wrecked that. They won't have a bar on me. And especially
Yeah,
after
so-
last night.
So we're doing this for free. Right? We don't get paid anything. Right? YouTube can't guarantee that we're going to be on the air. But yet we've got to go and get business insurance? Sorry, I just don't.
That makes no sense, Dad.
But to cover yourself when
For what? From
for
what?
this
though?
COFA, COFA or whatever it is, comes after you, your insurance company will deal with it, not you.
Oh dear. That's awful. I can't
but
say
then-
all the words we need to say, like the F word as in why we do it, for, and to play out, you know, and
Yeah.
talk to people. That's about the only word I can say.
We know, Chris, but the problem is, and it's got nothing to do with the language that's in it, Chris. That's got nothing. It has nothing to do with it. It is not the content that is the issue. It is YouTube collecting cookies from people's computers that some 11-year-old is watching us stream. That's the issue. But because we've labelled it incorrectly, we are then liable.
Oh, stop.
Did you want this red tractor down there, or?
No, you can fix it up there and clean it up. It's your problem.
But do you want it left up here?
Take
Yeah,
3
it was
days
up
off,
there.
Chris, and go and read it all. Go and have some fun. And study it and try and come back with some sort of answer. I can assure you it's not easy.
Wow, there's more to harvest.
Yeah, there will be.
I've,
I'm cleaning up the machinery. I fixed the
Did you-
harvester.
I found the fertiliser you were looking for.
Yeah, it's on the field.
24, but it's already ready to harvest.
Anyway.
Oh well, that'll be tomorrow night.
And it's the way it's worded, that's the biggest issue. The word appealing to.
A lot of harvesting, Mum.
Yep.
That turned pretty quick. Is that because you had it on 5 times?
It's on 5 times, that's why. You didn't clean your machinery.
I fixed it.
You
Um,
fixed it.
I'll clean it in a second. I'm just bringing this back up.
It's not so much the content that we're producing, Chris.
I better
It's
go up the
everything else to do with what we're doing.
top and turn.
And that's the problem.
I thought I turned it down. It shouldn't be on
No,
5
you didn't,
times.
Mum. It's on 5, but you didn't turn it back down.
I'm tempted just to make ours adults only. But I've got to look into what that will do then.
So all the fields are ready, are they?
Yeah.
Oh well, we got a lot of harvesting to do.
Oh no, I went the wrong way. Went too far up.
But even then, you can't guarantee that's the right answer, they reckon.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that, Chris. They use more language than what we do.
But it's not the language that's the problem. It's the thumbnails, the colours, the game. It's all things, Chris.
When we
It's not the content of our videos that's the issue.
when we harvest field 4, we have to lime it.
Afterwards? Yep.
Yep.
Okay, Mum.
When we harvest it.
I can't guarantee. Oh no, I'm stuck.
As creators, we all marked our content as not for children.
How did you get?
Gee.
Oh God.
But that's just saying it's not suitable to children,
You're stuck, Beck.
but
No.
it could be deemed to appeal to children.
How did you get on there? Oh my God. Is that
Same way
better?
I got down. Yep, thanks, Mum.
And then, okay, you've marked it.
God, missed you by so much again.
Yep.
That is correct, Chris. But if they
Oh,
think any
God.
part of your video,
Oh, I'm gonna land in the cow.
either your title,
Pigs,
your
cows.
thumbnail,
Gee.
may or anything in there like tractors, trucks, dogs, cows, pigs,
Yep,
chicken,
I
whatever.
landed in them.
All them
Oh, don't know,
appealing
I'm
to
getting
children.
right away
They can
from
then
you.
say, sorry, your videos appeal to children. You have classified that wrong. Here's $40,000 fine, thank you, per video.
My poor purple tractor. Oh my God.
don't know where to put it. Oh, not there.
Well, obviously not in the tree.
I'll just...
So how do we make this not appealing to children? Sorry, YouTube just made it the bigger minefield. All they've done is pass the buck.
Mm.
It is donkey. It is crazy. It's totally stupid.
Oh.
And the reason they've done it because they've just paid $170 million to COPA, to the people that are enforcing it. And they're now saying that we have to decide whether our content is for children or not. So they don't get caught getting cookies off children. You're correct, Chris. This is what we're saying. We have to be so careful. We are on one of these things that is so hard to say. So basically, gaming on YouTube will go out the window. And I can see it coming. Gaming will die. It will not be able to be streamed, anything. You will not be able to do anything with gaming.
Oh dear.
Because if you then mark our streams suitable to children and then someone happens to drop an F-bomb, we'll say, halfway through it, then it's not appropriate for children and then we're liable. But what do you do?
Damn if you do and damn if you don't.
It does, Scott, and this is what people don't seem to understand. They get to decide what, if it appeals to children or not. So what I think might appeal to a child might be different to what they think appeals to a child. To me, why would anyone under the age of 20 really would want to watch this?
What are you doing, Beck? Where are you?
I can't remember. I just stepped outside my...
Oh, you stepped outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just one of those minefields that is going to be very hard. I suggest you go and do your own study on it and make your own decisions, Chris. That is all I can say. I can only tell you my interpretation of it all. Donkey, you are not a problem because you're over the age of 13. What they're saying is, right, what was happening is because people under the age of 13 there you go, Chris. Go and look into it, make your own choice. Is they're not allowed to collect the cookies off for people under the age of 13, according to American law. Because YouTube is American based, that means everyone that uses the service YouTube to either put videos on or whatever are responsible. As creators, we are responsible, apparently. I don't see how, but apparently we are.
Yeah, they're just passing the buck. That's what I said.
Yeah, because we've all said we do not make content for children, but if it appeals to children, then they will deem that we are making content for children. That's why I spent 12 hours today trying to work it all out and trying to make sense, but
I think we just got more confused.
and all it does is it just turns in circles all the time and there's no defined answer. I wish there was, because then I would give it to you. All right, Scott. You have a good night. We're about, I'd say Mrs. Aussie would be close to finish for the night.
Okay, Scott, you take it easy. Scott's going to decipher in his own head now after listening to all this.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. I mean, if you Google it all and you go through YouTube and find the lawyers on YouTube.
There's heaps of videos on it, but
Yeah.
there's one that's actually a lawyer that's saying, basically, get a lawyer and get business insurance.
So, yeah.
That was his answer. That was the best answer he could give us. Oh, that's it, Dave.
That's
we
it,
tend to
Dave.
agree with you.
I tell you what, they probably, I'll be in the jail cell next to you, Dave.
You know, it's just
Because it's all American, so they got to come over here. They got to extradite me back there. Oh, well, at least I'll meet you all. That'd be good. That'd be fun. Please, everyone, feed me though.
we agree, Scott. We're trying to make sense of it, and that's why we said we're just at the moment we're just trying to be very careful in with what we do, what we say, so then that we can.
And Dave, give me a week and I'll be swearing again, so I can't last that long.
Yeah. So do we then move it to adults only content?
Can we do
What does
that?
that entail? I don't know. I've got to look into it.
Okay.
You know, and is that then going to limit who can? You know, that people like Donkey, who's 15, can't watch it. Well, they can. Unfortunately, Chris, it's the stupid part about it all. They can do whatever they like. Yeah. And that's what they're saying. They can, because it doesn't have to go through Parliament or anything, or through Congress, or whatever they want to call it over there in America. They can make their own rules
When they
and write it however they like. And that's the issue, is how it's written.
You're going to put a disclaimer in your description and announce one at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, good idea, Dave. So, if you don't want to hear a heap of swearing, don't watch me.
That, unfortunately, Dave, that is not going to be enough.
Stay there, mate. I'll trigger it for you.
Can't we make a thumbnail to say this content contains?
No.
View at your own risk.
Yeah.
You can. This is the problem. We can do all that, and they can turn around and say that is appealing to children because you're making it clear that you are swearing.
Okay, mate, when you're ready.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's the problem. Anything they can deem appropriate that may appeal to children is where they got you.
Oh, well.
It's that wording that is the problem.
All I got to say is the American jails are going to be awfully full of streamers.
Yep.
Yeah.
So look out.
But that's what one person actually asked the lawyer. What if I start swearing? Because he used to swear a lot. Now he doesn't, apparently. And he turned around and said that is not the answer. The problem is their wording is if they can see any way that it may appeal to children, you are then liable.
Well, that's one way of getting a holiday in America.
Yeah, I'll be there before you, Mrs. Aussie.
Oh, shit. Oh. See? I'm
See?
gone.
It's got nothing to do with your swearing. This is what you don't understand. It's got nothing to do with your content. Right? The problem is, it's got to do with the cookies, right? And it's as simple as your thumbnail that can make it appealing to children. This is, even the name of your stream can be appealing to children. It doesn't matter what we say in it. We can swear all we like, but if something looks like it may appeal to children, you're at fault.
But that is...
You're in the wrong. Got nothing to do with the content. This is the part people don't understand. It's not just your content, it's anything. Your bright coloured purple on your stream is now appealing to children.
Have you read what Dave said?
I know, but this is how they've written it. If it's appealing, that is how it's written. That's where we're all screwed.
The whole of Australia will be living in America jail.
Well, we have to do something with everyone that can't live in the burnt Australia.
Yeah, well, we're
all
nearly
moving
burnt
to
up.
America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the problem. It's that wording, appeal to children. It doesn't matter what we say. Unfortunately, Chris, it could be.
Oh, I missed it.
He said someone eating children who wears a big red hat.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm trying to explain to people. It's not whether you swear in your videos or not. That has nothing, that's only part of it. It's everything else that as well. So somehow we've got to come up with a way to make this game unappealing to children.
Oh well, I'm getting a headache.
Well, I've got a headache trying to work it out myself. And it's all because of stupid wording.
Oh dear.
Yeah. You never know, Chris. They might deem that to be appealing to children.
Oh, it will me.
Yeah, that's the stupid part about it. They've needed to make the guidelines a lot easier to follow.
But the lawyers and that, they're meant to be the most, like, intellectual people, but they write the biggest load of nonsense.
Yeah, but it's not even written by lawyers. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And that's what they're saying. There's nothing that is black and white that says this is for children and this isn't. Like they could say, okay, if you don't have a picture of it, you know, on your thumbnail, it won't be appealing to children. But then you could then say, okay, I opt not to have a picture. But it's not that simple. They're saying if they can deem it may appeal to children, right, in any way, then it should be marked as this content is for children.
Okay. I'm definitely going to jail.
Why don't they just call YouTube the new Nick Jr.?
Well, pretty well, because yeah, but then when they went through the list of things that may be appealing to children, giveaways, bright colours, toys, pets, cereal, snack food, yeah, all these things. It was just anything that could appeal to children was covered. So therefore, basically, you just looked at your channel and went, close it down.
Yeah.
What about if I put a skeleton on my YouTube? Would that help?
No.
Oh.
But children that are interested in science and that may be interested in that. So therefore, it could appeal to children. They haven't made it that easy for us. that is what I'm trying to explain to people.
Otherwise, YouTube's shooting them. Well, they're all shooting themselves in the foot.
Basically, they're trying to close down YouTube.
Because, yeah, as I said before, Dad, Jeremy said about 3 of his people have shut down today.
Yeah.
And he didn't know why, and it'll probably be because of what's just happened.
And it is, and that's what's happening is...
But it's not a game or anything, it was just, you know what he's into.
Yeah.
But they still shut down. Yeah.
It can be deemed that it may appeal to children.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And the problem is, we've all taken it that, okay, and you're right there, Chris, you're 2,000% right. You know, to get viewers, we have to make appealing thumbnails, which now technically is your undoing, because they may appeal to children. So then this body above YouTube, called the American government, can turn around and say, oh no, that appeals to children, so you have to mark that as for children. And because then you swear in it, you're really screwed. And it's the fact that you haven't marked it for children that is what you're going to get a fine for. Because YouTube may collect cookie data from that person watching it that may be under the age of 13. And that's the issue.
So it isn't copper doing it. YouTube is making their own rules because they still want to be able to collect all the information. Yeah, you got that right, Dave.
We know that, Dave, and this is the problem. Now they're saying that it's going to get to a point where YouTube will be like Netflix and all that, where it's subscription-based. There goes probably
90%.
Actually, you know how you got your free subscription, YouTube for free. You can pay for a subscription. Maybe that's what they're aiming for.
They're probably aiming for
That's
us.
what's going to have to happen.
Because you can actually buy, like, premium YouTube, like for music and stuff. So maybe they're going to do that for the whole of YouTube to get YouTube from being free.
That's what's going to have to happen. And then they're going to be charging people to watch us make stuff for free.
Yeah, we don't get anything from it, but they get.
But they're also going to charge us for using YouTube.
And then they'll charge us for putting our stuff on there.
Yeah. I get it. Conspiracy.
So it's YouTube win-win.
Yeah, but the problem is, COPA has given them a way to enforce all this stuff.
That's right.
And get rid of people that they don't really want on here. And that's people like you and I and Mum and whoever else can't afford to pay whatever price they decide. I mean, what's Netflix worth a month?
Oh, cheap ones, about $11 or $12 a month.
And what do you get for that?
I don't know, I don't get any more. But when I got it, I got 2 screens. Like, I could use one and Jem could use one. And it wasn't high def or anything.
Yeah, but what they're going to say then is you will not be able to watch anything on YouTube without paying a subscription.
Yeah.
All right, which then will make sure that if, you know, they can say, okay, if you're under this age, you can't watch this content. They have more control.
You pay with a credit card too, so.
Yeah.
In other words, it's just a win-win for YouTube, making more money out of people.
That's it. So, in all seriousness, when you start looking at that, do you then start going, okay, it might be time to move ship and go elsewhere?
You'd have to look at your options, seriously.
And I am seriously looking at all my options.
Yeah, but, you know,
but
people also have to look out for all that.
Yeah. So, what I am basically saying to people, go and do your homework, go and do your study, work out what's the right move for you. Not for me, not for Mrs. Aussie, not for Beck, not for Ryan. but for yourself. You have to work out what is right. That is what I'm trying to say. You make your own decision based on the information that you can find. At the moment, I am weighing up my options on what I am going to do. Whether Mrs. Aussie wants to follow me or not, that's up to her. That is all I'm saying.
Everyone's got a big headache now. They're going to go Google a lot of stuff.
I mean, actually, here's a classic example, and I know he is on right now streaming. Is 6. He has on the bottom of his, please keep it PG as children may be watching it. But did he mark all his video as for children? And if he hasn't, he's in violation of the new law. And he's admitting he's in violation of the new law. And I'm not saying that is correct, but that is my understanding of the law as it is written. You are, Chris. Everyone is. Until they make it where everyone's got to pay for it and that you have to verify your account to them, we're all buggered. That's just my opinion. On that note, I'm getting out of here.
Yep. On that note, we just have to keep researching, keep listening, and hope. Alright, Dave, you take it easy. We'll catch you when you're streaming or in another stream. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
Well, it's up to you, Chris, what you do. That's all I'm going to say. It's a very tricky situation.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the right answer is at this point.
Until they explain it in more simple terms and give us real guidelines, we won't know either.
The guidelines, there's no real guidelines, and that's the issue.
Yeah, well. Anyway, everyone take care. Stay safe. And hope because all this works out for everyone. On that note, good night everyone.